Hi, this is Helen's Return on Investment Calculation. I'm one of the Heist judges this year, and I want to talk to you about the Return on Investment Calculation question, which is in most of the categories. Now, this is an area where you can really pick up some points if you do the right Return on Investment Calculation. But unfortunately, a lot of universities give us general information about the campaign worked because we got students, anecdotal evidence was good, or we think it was really good value for money, or even more annoyingly, it's impossible to predict this or to work this out. Now, I'm going to talk you through a very simple return on investment calculation, which will hopefully help you when you're preparing your future Heist Award entries. So, return on investment is a very simple calculation. All we're looking for is the return, so the profit you have made from that activity, that campaign, that piece of work, minus the investment or the cost that you put into that piece of work divided by that cost. So what that means is that for student recruitment campaigns, for example, if you had a campaign cost that was around about £100,000, so let's say that it was a student recruitment campaign to generate more undergraduate students for a particular university. Now, you should include in that campaign cost not just your advertising, not just the open days and so on, but also staff costs, anything that you think reasonably justifies the cost that campaign took. We do get a lot of people who say, oh, well, we did it as part of our day job, so there was no additional cost. And that feels a bit like a cop-out to me, because obviously you did spend time on that. So I always try to include all of the costs of that campaign. Now, let's say that your target was to increase your undergraduate numbers by 150, and you did manage to do that. So another common thing that we get is people say, okay, well, we charged £9,000 per year at our university, so our profit was £27,000. Now, that infers that it doesn't actually cost you anything to teach a student. So I always take out, say, £6,000 for the actual cost of teaching a student and focus on £3,000 profit per student, which works out as £9,000 profit. So 9,000 times 150 gives you a profit of £1,350,000. Now, if you plug that into your return on investment calculation, what you then have is 1,350,000 minus 100,000 divided by 100,000, which gives you a return on investment of 12.5. That means that for every pound you spent, you made £12.50, and that is a fantastic return on investment.